shit. Oh shit. 750. Like 749 I wasn't as hyped for. 750. Dog. Sabo. That is some alpha shit. Dog. I can't stress that enough. Like when he's standing in front of the Admiral. He's standing in front of the Admiral. Part of his staff. Oh man. Oh. Part of his staff is flaming. And he says like, well, that depends. See, I can't let anyone pass who intends to harm the Straw Hat Pirates or those who are helping him. As a revolutionary, I forbid you to pass. No, I take that back. As a brother, I forbid you to pass. And the Admiral looks at him and says, whose brother might you be? Oh, shit. So, Sabo is about to take on the Admiral. Granted, this is not the Admiral who killed his brother. But you know that that's the undertone there. Because Sabo knows one of the Admirals killed Ace. He knows it's Akainu, but this is the closest he's going to get to Akainu. Akainu's ass is Luffy's. Dude, Sabo is about to correct the wrongs of what happened at Marineford. We're going to see Sabo drag his dirty draws all across this dude's face. I mean, before he got the devil fruit, he was already fucking strong. He was already fucking strong. You know he was fighting restraint. Now he's got the devil fruit. Now he's got the devil fruit, man. And he's had some time to train and get stronger. Oh, this is going to be a good-ass fight. This is going to be a good-ass fight. Like, damn, I was not expecting that. Like, this chapter had so much epic shit in it that I wasn't expecting Oda to just end it like this. Like, oh my god. So let's backtrack a little bit. I want to talk about one of my favorite moments that happened in this chapter. So this goes back to the whole thing with Rebecca, but like when her grandfather is talking, he's like, we can't trust in these pirates. Viola has a very beautiful line. Very beautiful line. And what she says is, she says like, no, I don't think you understand. Yes, they are the lawless ruffians who will destroy this country's sham of peace, but I put my hopes in them, Father. And she goes on to say, the world government, with world government being boldest, that means she's putting emphasis on it. And you got Doflamingo and the Admiral overlooking the palace. Damn, that's just beautiful artwork right there. But she says the world government gave the pirate Doflamingo his title and allowed him to rule. And look how horribly that has scarred us. I won't beg for help from the world government and its navy just because they wave the so-called flag of justice. They can't hear the voices of the victims they created. The ears of the elites conveniently tune out the screaming of anger coming from our country. At least there is blood running through Straw Hat's words. There is a heart beating behind his actions. And then you got like the dwarves talking about how, you know, they shed tears watching Usopp stand up for him, and how even then, like, Luffy's the captain and they put their hopes into Luffy and the Straw Hats. That's one of the things I've been saying for a while. Like, not Usopp, Oda is building Luffy up to challenge the beliefs of what people see as being pirates. He's challenging it. And what's so interesting about this dynamic is the fact that as all this is going on, we're getting that one moment where you have to pause and you have to accept the fact that Luffy is bringing a revolution of his own. Yeah, his father is starting a revolution, has a revolutionary army, but indirectly Luffy, each country he's going to, walking the same path that Roger walked, is changing the perception that people have of pirates. Whereas Roger brought in the great age of the pirates, Luffy is not only on his quest to be the king of the pirates, but he's also changing the perception of what it means to be pirates. And because of that, Luffy is starting a revolution. He's breaking countries away from following the world government. Whereas Dragon is bringing about force through a change through force, Luffy's bringing it about through action. It's like the parallel between father and son, only they're on opposite ends. You know, it's kind of like with the Star Wars thing where you have the Sith and the Jedi. They both use the Force. They both understand the teachings of what is essentially that religion, but they both have different interpretations. And so that's kind of like with Luffy here. Luffy is walking the same type of path as his father, but he's going about it in a different way, and I like that. I like that. And that's going to be beautiful, man. That's going to be beautiful to see how Oda kind of ties that in together. But, I mean, just to see, like, the emotion on Violet's face, and in particular, how she has that watery expression when she says there's blood running through Straw Hat's words, there's a heart beating behind his actions, and then you see half of King Riku's face, and you can just tell that he's conflicted at this point. He's conflicted. And Oda uses the good symbolism where, you know, typically when characters look off to the left, they're thinking about their past, and in that you have a flashback of Luffy. It's just so beautiful, man. Like, Oda pulled together so much symbolism in this. Like, it's fucking stunning. It's fucking stunning. Like, you know, on one hand, you know, you want to look at, you know, how this chapter opens up with all the fighting and the chaos and everything. And I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's cool to see that. You know what I mean? It's cool to see, like, the Chad moment of how Rebecca's father on one leg is still speed blitzing people. I mean, that's cool. It's cool to see how Baby Five is breaking down the geographic locations of everybody. But it's the back end of the chapter that makes everything. Like, it's the back end that makes this chapter so special, man. And it's nuts. And, you know, what's interesting about this, it's like, you know, you got Rebecca and, you know, she's talking about how she wants to go join Luffy, and Bartolomeo's like, I'll go join him. It's like, you fucking fanboy. You know, it's like Deku, man. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. But, you know, at the same time, when you look at Viola's words, that can be applied to how our government is run now. And, you know, like, you guys know I don't get, like, political and everything, but, you know, like, in my lifetime, right, I've gone through, 3 presidents? Bill Clinton, 4 presidents. Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama, and now Donald Trump. And even I can see that despite all of this, you know, when you go back and you look at their histories and their records and the stuff they've done, they're all elites. They're all elites. Like, you know, with Bill Clinton, there was a lot of deregulation that happened, which is typically something that you see with Republicans, and that caused the recession. I'm not gonna make this political, so just bear with me for a second, because this ties into the chapter. You know, like the Gramm-Leach-Bliley Act is one of the things that happened. The repeal of Glass-Steagall is one of the things that happened under Bill Clinton, and a lot of that stuff caused the economy to tank in 2007. And so, or 2000, it started in 2007, hit mainstream in 2008. But, you know, you got the Clintons and the Bushes are always running. Oligarchy. You know, we have a president now who is very financially wealthy, is essentially in that elite class. The last president was somebody who was, I'm tough on Wall Street, and gave them all kinds of fucking breaks. You know, we're being run in the same way that Dressrosa's being run. And the way you get change is when you have, like, the regular people who step up and say no more. And what's really beautiful about this is Viola is representing that. Viola is representing the fact that things aren't as black and white. If you continue to accept things as they are without questioning it, without questioning the things that you believe, you're never going to grow. And growth is not always easy. Growth is painful. It's accepting the fact that your preconceived notions are wrong. And you have to look yourself in the mirror and challenge yourself. And that's essentially what the king has done at this point. Because his daughter and now his granddaughter are willing to put their faith in the hands of pirates. And you can tell that's not something that he ever thought would ever happen, and yet that's where he is. That's where the shoe dropped. I mean, this is beautiful, man. This is so fucking beautiful. I don't know what you guys think, man. What are your thoughts about this chapter in general? You know, what do you think about Viola's words? But, as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.